at this. So
we can
here.
flip the camera.
Yeah, but I can just do this.
Hello, everyone. My name is Ashish, and I'm a final year Trent student, and I'm taking politics and business. And Kath and myself are here to show you around and show you the wonderful campus today.
Okay. Hi, everyone. Good morning. It is a beautiful April morning.
Yes.
Mother Nature is doing an April Fool's trick on us today and giving us a little bit of snow to start the month.
Yeah.
But I'm the director of Trent International, and Ashish and I are your guides today on this live stream for the Trent Open House. So we get it. You might not be able to be here in person, but we got you covered because we're going to take you around campus and show you how amazing this place is. And once in a while, you'll see our faces, but it's way better if you could just check out our campus. So here we go.
Exactly. I'm looking forward to it. Let's do it.
Yeah, let's have some fun. All right. So this is Champlain College. Let's go and check out the plaque. Champlain College is one of the original colleges on campus, and it is named after one of the first explorers to visit Canada. And part of, well, here we go. Yeah. Trent International is actually in this building. So this is Champlain College. I'm going to start over there. The college has residences and a dining hall. We have a great location because we're right here on the podium, and this is actually where your convocation takes place. I'm going to tell you one inside scoop is that the only building on campus with a flag on it is Battle Library. So if you're lost and the only building you can figure out and distinguish because of the flag, you're on the West Bank at Battle Library. And the buses actually show up right here at Bata. So you can see all the buses coming in, bringing students in. Way in the background, you can see the student center.
That's our big bus terminal over there, and that's how we get to classes. That's how we leave from classes. It's our campus.
There's lots of bus stops along the way. So let's go to the bridge. You can see that the campus is starting to pick up. It's still early. Open house is just starting. So it's early days. Look at, we've got a good trooper out there wearing shorts on a little chilly March morning. So you can check out where we're going here. So we're actually heading away from this side. So we're heading to the bridge, which is also where Autonomy and Zosky colleges are. Do you think people know about our college system?
No, I don't think so. We've got a wonderful college system, and you see the big cheese building over there, the yellow one, that's Zosky College. It's also known as the college for our business students, as well as Indigenous students. And on the other side, we have the science complex, as well as Autonomy College, which is known for our nursing students, as well as all our science students. So it's we get the campus split by this beautiful river, and it's great. It's honestly one of the best parts of the day when you're crossing this bridge and seeing all the beautiful scenery, the water. Everyone loves it. The bridge is honestly one of the most popular spots on campus.
It's the hub.
Yes,
look, we got the selfie spot coming up. Maybe we'll do a selfie here.
Yes,
just as
definitely.
We'll do a recorded selfie. I'm going to turn the camera around. So, whoops, for those of you who are joining, this little stick is quite interesting. All right, this is the selfie spot. I'm Kath, and this is Ashish. I'm the director of International.
And I'm a final year Trent student.
We're at the selfie spot on the bridge, the Ferry Bridge, and I'm going to spin my camera back around because, let's see, there's Champlain College again. That window at the very top, that is Trent International. So that's where we live. That's where we hang out. That's where you will come and meet the international team and get all of the services and supports that you need.
Yeah. Champlain is a hub for international students. So when we all come to campus for the first time, this is where we come, and this is where our advisors are. This is where we come if we have any questions about what to do at Trent. This is where we come. Champlain College is the home for international students.
We'll go inside a bit later, but actually right now our crew is all spread out over campus. Look, here comes a tour. Some future Trent moms coming to check out the campus. So we're now walking to the east bank of campus, and we are heading this way. Look, I'm still figuring out this little stabilizer stick, everyone. I hope I'm not giving you any motion sickness today. We're heading to the science complex. So as we approach the east bank, this is where the majority of our labs are located, of all kinds, whether it's mass spectrometers in our water quality center, or whether it's physics labs, chemistry labs, biology labs, nursing labs, environmental science, greenhouses and forensic labs, the crime scene house. It's all on this side of the river. So look at that. We're already over the bridge. The bridge is a pedestrian bridge. There's no vehicles allowed on that bridge. There are vehicle roads on both sides of campus. So it's probably faster to walk across campus than it is to drive. So here we are. Here's our directional map. We've got the environmental science building that we're right beside right now. We've got the science complex ahead. We've got a chemical science building and our DNA and life health sciences buildings all on this side of the river. And wow, we got to figure out how to show them the dragon.
Oh, yes, all the way to go on the other side.
I don't know, we're gonna figure it out. So where should we go? Let's head this way to the chemical sciences building?
We can do that. So this whole area is just related to the sciences and making sure that there's enough facilities and all these high-tech opportunity to get in touch with professors because they do their own.
I think the water quality center is down there. There's rooftop greenhouses on this side of the river for people who are studying in the agricultural science, sustainable agriculture. About localization, about knowing what you're eating. Mm-hmm. So in a second, I know that we can't see very much along this path right now, but you can see the roof, the black roof ahead of us is partly the science complex and partly Autonomy College. And now you can start peeking. See this big yellow building, which is officially called Zosky College, and affectionately, what do we call it?
Affectionately, it's the big, for us, we call it the cheese building, but it's Zosky College. And this is where the business school is, this is where the indigenous school is, as well as most of our classes happen here underground. And you'll see a lot of the big classrooms, a lot of the teachings happen here, and you'll see a lot of students during the evenings, studying, practicing, doing everything they like all over here.
Okay, I'm gonna do selfie mode here for a minute, and I'm gonna just, I wanna tell you a funny story about this building, just from an anecdotal. So I have been here since 2006, and so my kids have been to camp on this campus, and we're gonna move out of the way here, but you can see the Zosky is the official name of this building. So when my son was attending camp here, he knew that we called it Zosky, but he thought we were saying zesty. And so then he said, Mom, do you call it the cheese building because it's zesty? Which was so hilarious. Oh my God. So you can get some zesty cheese in the Zosky dining hall, which is also just here on the lower level. Yeah.
Amongst the students, Zosky actually has the best cafeteria. It's voted as the best cafeteria. It's got a live pasta station, a live grill, and it's fantastic. It tastes amazing.
Yeah, you get really fresh made foods, hot off the grill, hot out of the oven. Yeah. And this is
windows over here are actually the residences for Zosky. So as you can see,
sorry.
Up here, all these windows, these are the rooms and the dorms for students for Zosky. every college has a residence, as we showed you Champlain as well. It's a great place to stay. People are comfortable. There's cafeterias right under your rooms, and it's a fantastic time. Great time here.
Another thing to know about Zosky College is it's actually the First People's House of Learning. So at Trent, we have an Indigenous Studies program. We're also extremely committed to reconciliation with our First Peoples. And so Zosky College is designed after Indigenous principles and philosophies. There's a teepee here. There's a fire going all the time. There's people to educate students about Indigenous culture and traditions, and about the fire, and about the different ceremonies that our First Peoples practice and observe. So it's actually a really cool space. There's also a really cool the
Indigenous Theater.
the theater.
As
Thank
well
you.
as,
And yes, the spaces for
Yeah.
Indigenous students is amazing.
Safe
So I'm gonna
spaces, yeah.
we'll go off of selfie mode because we are not the most interesting things to look at Trent.
Trent is the most beautiful campus ever.
So there's the river again. We've crossed the bridge. You can see the bridge that we just crossed. And you can start to see the dragon there. I don't know if you can see that there are these peaks, these 3 peaks. Can I zoom in? It's not letting me zoom in. So there's 3 peaks. And then at the very front, you can see that there's sort of an angular protrusion. Oh, can you see right here? It's right in there. It's the head of the dragon. It's super cool. It's part of the science complex. I love it. The architecture at Trent is pretty amazing. It's initially, it was designed by an architect named Ron Tom, who is globally renowned for his architecture. You'll see a lot of that concrete, stone, aggregate type material usage, a lot of glass. And then things, have evolved since the construction of Zosky, which I think is still one of the newest buildings on campus, although the crime scene house is the newest.
Yes, at the student center.
And of course, the student center. Oh my gosh.
Yeah.
Of course, the student center. So here is a little muddy, but we're going to take a look. So this is an open space that's used. Students, when it's nice out, they come out here and toss around a frisbee, kick around a soccer. So here's the other side, where a lot of students. Here's the dining hall. So we're peeking in through the window. But you can see that the colors used in this building are all they're all selected based on the medicine wheel in Indigenous culture. It's all very intentional. Even the way that the directions of the walls, the directions that they face is all extremely intentional. And if you look ahead through that little tunnel, you'll see the GO bus. And that is the bus that takes students to Toronto. It leaves our campus about
It leaves every hour, actually.
Every hour of the day. So if you're aching to get to the big city.
Yeah, it's a direct bus to the train, and the train takes you directly to downtown Toronto. It's a fantastic service. And I believe it only costs around $20.
Hey, we're on a live stream, folks. Say hi to all of our international students who couldn't be here today. So there's a campus tours booth so that families who are arriving can check out campus. We got all sorts of things happening. So this is where another bus stop is located. It's the East Bank bus loop. And there's that GO train that takes you all the way to the GO bus takes you all the way to the GO train. Yes. And then you're headed to Union Station in downtown Toronto. And someone made a comment that everyone is so welcoming and friendly. Oh my gosh, this is Canada, folks. Canada is awesome.
Trent is known to be a big family. Always smiling faces. That's what's the best part about it.
Everyone really, you come to the international office, and of course, we are always here for our students. There's always a place to come and have a cup of tea, or there's always cookies or nibbles around the office. Sometimes they're local, sometimes they've been brought from another part of the world.
There's always students in the office to discuss things with, get advice. It's a great time.
Yeah, so now we're heading, this is Autonomy College. And Autonomy is another one of our colleges. So it has a dining hall and classrooms, lecture halls,
our
residence space. Our largest lecture hall is located here, lecture theater. Again, there's always lots of green space around, so students can be outside when the weather's beautiful. And
as a first-year student, Autonomy College is actually one of the most popular places for classes because of how big the lecture halls are. So if you do end up coming to Trent, this is where you're going to spend a lot of time in the beginning of your journey at Trent.
Yeah, you'll also find on campus, there's some really cool art exhibits on campus. So you can come and check them out. This is one that I think is made out of soapstone, or it's probably actually made out of copper. Wow. But copper turns green. It's like the same as the Statue of Liberty. The Statue of Liberty is made out of copper, but it is green now because of the oxidization.
Yeah.
I am not a science major, so if I've made any boo-boos, don't please forgive me. There's a little natural outdoor amphitheater here, so this is a great place again. There's a little shortcut to get through to the bridge over there, inside scoop, and outdoor dining area. As
a first year, I used to love those rocks and how they place them. It was one of the coolest things I ever discovered on campus.
Yeah, these are called inuksuks, but people create little designs with them.
Yeah.
I don't know if you can see them very well. My camera work's probably really lousy, so I apologize. Should we go inside?
Yeah, we can.
Okay, let's mask up and yeah, that's great. So these are pretty birch trees. These are my favorites. Okay, Ashish is taking the wheel.
Yes.
You can also eat the controller of this.
Yeah.
I'm just gonna get my mask on. So we still are wearing masks inside,
Yes.
folks. Outside is okay to be mask free. Inside we are masking up.
Yeah. So if you enter from here, we're entering towards the cafeteria of Autonomy College, as well as our lodge. Oops.
I think we're not.
Never mind.
We're gonna go a long way.
Yeah.
This is April 1st. This is the month when our campus really changes, because we're transitioning out of the winter and into the spring. So the trees will be budding, everything will be blooming, and pretty soon we're gonna have all sorts of beautiful foliage and flowers on campus. It's quite nice. You can see that from Champlain, like you could be anywhere on campus from Champlain in like 10 minutes.
Exactly. Yeah, definitely. Everything is walking distance. It's not that strenuous to get from one class to another. It's quite convenient that way. Thank you.
And we're coming in right into the School of Education area. So the School of Ed is to train teachers, students. We call them teacher candidates. They have classes here. They also do placements and real classroom teaching experiences. And on that note, every single Trent program guarantees some form of experiential learning, whether it's a co-op, whether it's an internship, a study abroad, research, community-based research project. The options are so broad, but this is the way that we make sure that our students are ready for their career when they graduate.
Exactly, yeah.
So this is where our human rights office is also.
As you can see, all the entrances towards the ground are classrooms as well as offices. And all the way at the end of the hall is the cafeteria. We have signages like this for the community, clubs and groups all over. Our clubs and groups on campus is an extremely popular part of our journey at Trent. And we have a lot of regional groups from South Asia, from China, from Africa, Caribbean students. It's a great time. So as you can see on our right is the entrance to the cafeteria. And normally there's a lot of students sitting on these tables selling tickets for events. It's always, as you can see, packed around here. Yes, this is the hub for the East Bank, which is the other side of campus. And as you can see, those main doors over there, That is the entrance to the largest theater on campus. It's called Wenjack Theater.
You can go in.
Yeah, maybe. Yeah. So as a first year student, this is where you will be coming for all your introduction classes, and a lot of your classes will be in here. So we might have to be a little quiet. Yes.
Ultimately, the random fertilization results in an expected ratio of half XX female, which you can see here, two options here for female, and 1/2 XY male progeny, so 50-50 essentially.
That was
genetics.
yes. That was a nice little sneak peek of how classes are here on campus. This is our common rooms up here. Yeah, and that's where a lot of us as students study. College has a common room that students can use to study and to do group assignments and things like that. There we go. So this is Autonomy College's common room.
It's a pretty sweet lounge area.
Yeah, it's newly renovated as of last year.
And so each one of the colleges also has a student kitchen. It's a great place if you're coming and you're studying and you get your feet after food. We share this, so we see that there's lots of labels and
Yeah.
it's community, it's communal sharing space, so we all are responsible for keeping it clean. And look, oh, there's no granola bars today, no juice
No way.
boxes. But look, there's one last apple.
So as a student that comes even from off campus, if you're not staying on residence, it's a great kitchen to be using to store your food, to store your tiffin. It's a great, it's really easy and keeps it convenient for all of you.
Hey, hi, we're just doing a live stream for all of the people who can't be on campus. Can you tell us what you guys do in the college practice?
Yeah, so I'm Shay. I'm your current vice president for cabinet. And right now, this is our office hours. So we just come and hang out. We answer questions for students. Right now, we're actually packing a nursing giveaway that we're doing next week.
Oh, wow.
Yeah, so we're just getting things ready, and like we check emails, kind of find out what's going on in our community.
So what's the best thing about Autonomy College?
Audie.
Audie.
Yeah.
I would say like our community. You almost like recognize a face every time you walk down the hall, which is nice. And like I would say the college office downstairs, like they're so friendly too.
Yeah, we've already had some comments that everyone is so friendly, and it's
Yeah,
true. We're
it's
not
true.
We're not lying about it. They will have an awesome day, and thanks for being on the live stream. And good
Thank
luck with
you.
your
See you later.
practice.
Take care.
I'm just gonna randomly, ask people to hang out with us. And
So this is
no, I've never been through here.
this is a lot of the classes are, and this is actually a very popular study spot for a lot of the students. And as you can see, it goes all the way to underground, and there are classrooms on each floor. So a lot of the seminars, they're small classrooms, small size classrooms. So a lot of like the 20 people classes happen in here, over here. And
Yeah,
then,
some of our ESL classes happening here.
Yeah.
They're the right size.
Exactly.
For our small ESL classes, which are
yeah,
they're designed to help you improve your English and give you the academic skills you need to be successful students. Another lecture
I
hall.
believe it's empty. So this is actually another very popular lecture hall on campus. We actually call this the underground shelter because it's quite quite a huge, yeah, and it's massive. So a lot of the econ classes, business classes, politics classes all happen over here, as well as sciences.
One thing I didn't tell people, not that they care, but not only am I in the international office, I'm also a Trent University mom. I have a daughter in her second year at Trent, and I can tell you that she is like the happiest about her decision to be at Trent. even though she's from Peterborough, she could have gone anywhere. She chose Trent, and actually in September, she will be going to Wales, to Swansea University for 3 years, because she's doing a dual degree partnership program between Trent and Swansea. So she's taking her business degree at Trent and her law degree at Swansea, and then she'll come back to Trent to do her Canadian law year, and she'll be a lawyer in like 6 years. It's quite incredible.
It's such a quick, compressed degree, and you get so many opportunities from it. And Swansea is going to be an amazing place as well to go to.
I know, we're super excited to go visit. I've never been to the UK, so
Yeah.
this is a big adventure for all of us. All right,
We- Yeah, we can exit from
right
there.
here.
Yeah.
Students know their way around.
Yeah, after, I would say it takes you around 2 to 3 months. After that, you'll be walking with your eyes closed, I promise you.
Right in front of us.
Yes. I think you can see the shape of the dragon now a little bit.
There's the 3 spikes at the head of the dragon. All right, so I think we should head back to the East Bay
Yes,
and maybe check out the Student Center and Lady Eaton.
yes. So on the right in front of us right now is the lecture hall that we just showed you. And in front of us over here is the Environmental Sciences building. And that is where a lot of the labs are, classes, and yeah, as well as I believe there's a library in there.
There's that really cool stairwell in here that I think
Yes, yeah.
the acoustics are so cool. So there you can see that in this little area, there's an old use. And then there's one of our greenhouses is located here. There's more greenhouses up at the DNA building where we have our forensic science programs, and they're studying plant genetics as well as animal genetics. These are also great little nooks to study outside. When it's summer, you'll really appreciate all of these outdoor classrooms and outdoor study spaces and places to just soak up the sun and just feel so healthy and to be outside.
Exactly. And honestly, Canada during the summer is the perfect weather. It's not too hot, not too cold, and perfect time to study outside, honestly.
We're getting a little snow today, which is a really nice April little April Fool surprise for us.
It was nice and warm yesterday, and it's going to be nice and warm tomorrow.
But this would be a really fun trip.
So we're going back onto the bridge now. And as you can see, the bridge is what connects the campus from both sides, from East Bank and West Bank. So we're going back to West Bank now.
Some people who live in a we would see and, are probably the ones that you'll see the most frequently, because there's a lot of them and they like to hang out on lawns. And sometimes we have to stop our cars because they're crossing the road. We'll also occasionally see, lots of different kinds of birds, but we'll also occasionally see a fox, and they're harmless. They're herbivores. They don't bother us, but it's really cool to sight one on camera.
Yeah, it is. I've not seen one yet. That's beautiful water. There's also a little bit of a swimming entrance for students during the summer over there.
Champlain Beach, everyone.
Yes, it's called Champlain Beach. And as you can see over there, that's where our residences are for Champlain College. On the other side, that's Bata Library, the main library on campus. A lot of people go there to study.
See that we had we did a video in the winter with the theme of lights. So we can still see all the lights up on the
Yeah,
campus
it was
still.
for Christmas and the holidays.
And here we are back at Trent International, but we're going to go right past Trent International. Say hi to Barbara, actually.
Yeah,
Your acting advisor,
and Paul is there.
Paul is the global engagement manager. It's getting a little windier.
Yeah.
but it's still okay. Barbara's from Venezuela. Venezuela, so she's bundled up for this file.
Hello.
Great day. How are you guys? We're on a live.
We're on
Hey,
live
everyone.
stream right now.
Welcome to Trent. Can't wait to meet you in person here when you get here.
Nice
Yes.
to see you. And look, here. Do you guys want a chocolate? Candy? I would be delighted to have one. Look at who we have.
Oh.
This is our Associate Vice President of International, everyone. This is Glenna Spurn. Pleasure to meet you. She's one of the fabulous people who will be taking care of you and making sure that you have an outstanding experience.
And Kath is another one of those outstanding people that'll also take care of you. So welcome to our campus today.
We just want you to come. Just
Take
get
a look.
here.
I was just down at the athletic complex where they have all of the booths out.
Oh yes.
So
We're going to check it out.
We're gonna go
Oh,
check it out.
good.
Yeah. We just
Got
got
these
an
folks for a little longer, so we're showing them everything.
we just got another comment saying people are so friendly here.
People
So
are so friendly.
yes, that's true, definitely.
have a good one.
Good, thanks.
Where do we get the map or the?
So people are coming to our booth to probably find out, because most of the people visiting today are probably Canadian. We will have some international students who are studying in local high schools, and they'll want to meet our team. But most of the domestic people, the Canadians who are coming to this desk, will be coming to find out about study abroad opportunities, because that's another way to get an experiential learning experience at the end. And it means that you go as short as academic exchange or academic field trip, for as long as a complete academic year. Transfer those credits back to Trent. We already have an established agreement. And it's a great way to just add more dimension to your degree. And trust me, this is the kind of thing that future employers are looking for. They want to know that you're different, that there's something about you that sets you apart from the rest of the hundreds or thousands of applicants for a
Exactly.
job.
Yes.
So you're already going to be an international student, and then you're going to add another country to that list where you have learned the culture, maybe learned a new language, and learned a new way of learning and exchanging ideas. So it's super valuable. And here we are coming up to Lady Eaton College.
Yes. So this is another college, and this is on the
Don't be
west side.
shy. Just be part of it. Go with it. It's students from around the world.
So as you can see, this is Lady Eaton College. That's the entrance right over there. This is the parking as well as the backside of Champlain over here.
Residence rooms.
Yes, and over here, this was the main Barra loop that we showed you earlier. And yeah, so let's go.
Now I want to show you guys these.
Oh yeah, you think they'd be out today though?
Here.
That's true.
But this is the field where you see the most bees.
Yeah, and over here during the summer, there's a lot of activities, barbecues. During orientation week for first year students, a lot of the activities happen over here on this field. And it's quite popular for students to come here and just sit and study. And yeah, so this is at Lady Eaton College. So if you see those curtains and things, those are the residence rooms for Lady Eaton College. As I said before, every single college has a cafeteria in it. Lady Eaton is known for its halal food and for international food for international students. So it's great.
So this side of the river has the library, the student center, the athletics complex.
Yes.
We have rowing tanks, swimming pool, rock climbing
Yeah.
walls, cardiovascular lock for fitness, and of course an extensive weight room.
Yeah.
We also have physiotherapy
Physio,
and
yeah.
sports rehab clinics, so that for the days when you push yourself a little too hard,
Yeah.
you might need a massage or a back adjustment or
Yeah.
some physio.
And there's a lot of classes, boxing classes, yoga, different things that you can do in our athletic center.
Dance
yeah.
studio.
And a huge basketball court, as well as volleyball. Trent has a fantastic volleyball team if you're ever interested in joining that, as well as soccer, lacrosse, rugby. We indulge in everything. So if you play any sport, I'm sure that you would find some group of people here that play it and want to do the same thing.
Did you notice that the car waited for us to cross? That's a thing in Canada. In Canada, you don't have to try to dart through traffic. All of the pedestrians have the right of way, so the cars stop for us, wait for us to cross, and then continue on their way.
So now we're heading over to one of the newest buildings on campus. Actually, in my first year in 2017, this building was just built. It's called the Trent Student Center, and it's where our main student organization, Trent Central Students Association, sits. And it's one of the most beautiful buildings on campus. So I'm sure you're gonna love it. And I think, Kat, we should maybe go and take a sneak peek inside there.
And then we're gonna go to the athletic center.
Yes.
Because that's where the fair for the open house
Yes.
is set up. Okay, that guy didn't stop. We weren't close enough to the side of the road. Oh, you're already back.
Yes.
Up. Okay.
So over here, Bata Library, and over here is the Student Center. It's beautiful. It's all glass, all windows, and extremely bright inside. This is normally the most popular spot to come and study on campus because this is where Starbucks is as well.
But this section of Bata Library is actually where all of the senior leadership team is located. And don't be surprised if you are walking on campus and winter, spring, summer, fall, don't be surprised if you see a kayaker in the river, and that being our president, because he is an avid kayaker. He has 2 kayaks in his office. And if you walk up the Founders Trail, you will actually see in the window his kayaks right there.
Yep.
All right, let's go inside. We're with you. We're with you and we're supporting you.
Okay, so welcome to the Student Center. Yeah. Hello. We're on live stream with the international prospective students. Say hello to everyone.
Hi, international students. We're so excited for you to come.
Yes.
See, we didn't arrange that. People are honestly that friendly.
Exactly. So we have one of our main classrooms here, and it's actually been built in honor of Stephen Stone. There's a classroom there. So
Zip in. We won't talk. We'll just show you.
sure. Yeah, that's it.
Unfortunately, we don't have those available for tours today just because we didn't have a free unit. However, we do have virtual tours there available. That's a great question. Thank you.
We're doing a live stream for our international students. Everybody want to wave? Bye. Yeah, thank you.
So that was one of the most common classrooms for any of the major courses that you would take. And the infamous Starbucks line for all students and staff
Not here.
is not here today. Yeah, there's no line. So as you can see, this is our student center, and it's a complete glass opening, which is fantastic. That is, yes.
I'm gonna get out of the way.
And this is a Starbucks coffee shop on campus. And as you can see, it goes all the way up, and you can sit all over. And sit in the glass on the sides. It's a great place for students to meet up, to hang out, to catch up. And yeah, as a student here at Trent for the past 4 years, this has been one of the spots that me and my friends always come to catch up and to meet each other. So I would really, really say that this would probably be one of my favorite buildings on campus. And now I believe we're heading to the athletic center.
Yeah.
Yeah, there we go. So Glennis, do you have any words for the prospective students? They're all saying that it looks so beautiful on campus today.
It's true, like, Ashish, thanks. I guess I have to say to students, thank you for joining us today on this call, because how else are you going to know what it's like here? We have a beautiful campus. We have great programs. We just launched 20 new co-op programs.
Wow.
And we have 2 new certificates that are available as well, a business communications certificate and a data analytics certificate that you can join together. But yeah, the campus is beautiful.
Yes.
We should have walked on the water side, maybe on the way back.
Oh
we'll
yes,
walk
yeah,
the
maybe
water
on the.
side.
That's the Founders Trail along the water. We talked about President Rourke's affinity for kayaking.
Yes, and how you'll always pass by him somehow or the other.
True.
And see, they stopped. Georgette's one of our beloved security guards. Great job keeping us all safe.
So this is one of the entrances to the athletic center. We're going through the main side, but when you have exams, you enter through here.
These are some of my favorite trees, Ashish. These are called a white pine.
Oh wow.
Pretty indicative. And here we have, oh my gosh, we're doing a live
Place for you to study. Honestly, we welcome the entire world at Trent. And even though there's a bit of snow today, it does get warm.
Yes.
And especially if people are warm.
Exactly.
Yeah. Come join us.
It's just gonna be a Maryland post trip to us.
Yeah, you're welcome.
That Mother Nature.
Thank you, Marilyn. Thank you.
Okay, now people are gonna be like, is it really that?
That's Marilyn Burns. Her last name's Burns. My last name's Burns. I call her my sister from another mister.
And over there,
Vice President here.
yes. And straight ahead is actually our main field for any of our games when it comes to rugby, when it comes to soccer.
How can I don't spend a lot of time on the field? Talking about the field now.
It's called the Justin Chu Stadium.
I'll tell you where I do spend time, people. You can't tell, but there's a drumlin here. The drumlin is a
Yes.
natural geological feature of Canada because they were created by icebergs, millions of years ago. And the characteristic of a drumlin, I'm not a geography major either. I've talked about a couple of different academic areas, but they're created by icebergs. And so the characteristic of a drumlin is that one side of it is very gradual in the hill, and then the other side is very steep and it drops quite a bit more aggressively.
Yeah.
So the drumlin is a great place. It has walking trails. If you just need a break between your classes to blow off some steam or after an exam, the drumlin's a great place to go and take a little hike and clear your head.
Yeah.
And, get fit as well.
It was one of the first places I went to as an international student to experience Canada.
Did you do like an amazing race event?
Yeah, I did. It was actually one of the activities for Trent International Orientation Week. Challenge the way you think.
I want, maybe you could put in the chat if someone's interested in talking to a specific professor of a program, because as we go in here, all of the programs are being represented. So
Yeah.
I don't know if someone wants to put in the chat.
Sure, yeah.
Visit one of the,
If you want to see any specific program professors or faculty, just pop it in the chat and we'll try our best to get them to speak to you. So this is the athletic center, and currently it's being used for the open house to meet with different professors and programs.
we're doing a live stream. I don't know anybody by sight.
So this is the entrance to the athletic center, as you can see. Yeah, and it's always busy.
Okay, let's head in.
Yes, let's head in. So that's the entrance to the weight room. You can probably see it there. And that is the physio, the weight room over there. And then we're heading towards our swimming pool area. The swimming pool entrance is over here. And then we've got the big basketball / hall in here. Let's enter. There we go.
So we've got representation here from student services offices. The first one you'll see is scholarships and financial aid, because of course, being able to fund your education is extremely important. I hope
And
that
the
you
other one, sorry, we have co-ops and careers up.
clears.
There we go. There's two as you walk in.
So I already told you that you're guaranteed experiential learning is part of your degree.
Exactly.
Trent International offers one of the largest scholarship programs in Canada. So for each September, the deadline would be February 15th. So if you're planning to be here for September of this year, I hope that you got your application in. And if you didn't, you still qualify for entrance scholarship, which are automatic.
We have a student who's saying, wish you could be here for the open house.
Yes, we wish you
We wish you could too.
Yes. So as you can see, the different college representatives, the scholarships, the financial aids, academic skills. Got a little photo booth going on over here. Yes. We're on live stream. Say hello. This is Nikhil. He's an ex-international student and alumni, and he's had a great experience at Trent, right?
Yeah. I'm working at Trent too, so full on Trent journey.
Exactly.
For life.
Exactly. Good seeing you. Take care.
There's the full range of colleges.
We've got all the colleges
We
here.
have college principals here.
Yeah.
Each college principal is an academic. So here we have Christine Freeman-Rod.
Yes.
Tina Bridget from Champlain, which is where Trent International is. All of the colleges have their own special personality, and they resonate with different people. So
Exactly.
you kind of got to get to know the college that is best for you. Of course, there are also living learning communities which represent different areas of interest. I have to introduce you to someone really special. I want you to meet our president.
Hello.
Hi.
These
Hello,
are
everybody out there.
international students from around the world who are checking the campus out with us today.
Yeah.
That's great. We're so sorry that you can't be here today. There's a real buzz in the atmosphere. It's a great day for Trent.
Definitely.
We told them about your affinity for kayaking and that they should not be alarmed if they see someone in the winter out in a kayak. It's probably you.
One of the things to keep in mind if you come to Trent is we have a beautiful river running through the heart of the Peterborough campus. And if you're here, you really need to get out on the water. You can take a canoe from the athletic center and enjoy the beauty of Canada.
That's for sure. We even showed them the water today, and they're loving the views. Yes.
And the friendliness of our people.
Yeah.
Good community so far. Thank you so much.
Well, take care.
Bye for now. And if you're not sure whether you're going to be studying in Peterborough or in Durham, next week on Saturday, we are offering a similar experience for those of you who want to check out the Durham campus.
Yep.
Separate registration link, but make sure that if you're still thinking about Durham, that you check the open house out next week.
Exactly.
Here we are.
And we've got the wonderful Trent International team over here. Hello, hello. Say hi to our prospective international students.
Welcome. So Kate will tell you all about
Yeah.
studying abroad.
Kate, do you have anything you'd like to say about study abroad?
So we're so excited that you've joined us today, but we encourage you to include a study abroad while you're at Trent. So once you get here and get all settled, we want you to start thinking about where in the world can you go to study, whether that be a term, a full year, or up to an academic, a summertime. Any major can go abroad, so the world is open for you. So just come and see us, and we're more than happy to help you out.
Yes, it's an
Enjoy your day,
exciting
guys.
time. And we've got Andressa and Miguel over here.
I like that.
Thank you for joining us. Have a beautiful open house day. Send us all your questions.
Yeah,
Yes, exactly.
International,
Yes,
International.
international. All right. See you. Take care. Let's check in the chat. And this is our famous mascot from Lady Eaton College. Do you want to do a dance move for us? Oh, let's go. Okay. This is a live stream with all the international students that might come to Trent. So we're trying to show them how beautiful Trent is. Yes, take care, guys. See you.
Now we're moving into academic program areas. Here we are in the humanities. You can see that we have a bunch of professors in this corridor that are from the various different humanities programs, as well as the law and arts program, which is that dual degree I talked to you about. But school of education, social sciences, nursing.
Should we just see if anyone said any?
Yeah, we gotta check out the
words?
chat, folks. So we're just gonna see if there are any questions.
Seems like
we do have medical pathways as well. We have our nursing program, lots of different areas of study. We have over 100 programs.
Yeah. And the beauty of Trent is that you might come here to do one program, but you might walk out of here doing more than one, or you might change to a different program. It's all about what you're interested in. I came in as a politics student and I'm graduating with a politics and business degree. So it's,
Business and economics folks want to say hi.
yeah. Hi.
We're doing a live stream on Facebook for international speakers today. If you could only say one thing about business and economics area of programming at Trent, what would it be? Theory and practice. Great combination.
Yes. Yeah. Exactly. Lots of opportunities in this program. It's one of the most popular programs on campus. Yes, and a lot of students that love to take these courses. So I'm definitely sure that you will be seeing some of these people here, these familiar faces, if you're taking the business. Yes, welcome to the School of Business. Yeah.
We are all that friendly. Thank you so much. Have a great open house. So moving along, we've got IDST, International Development Studies, we have Political Studies, International Political Economy. Any of these programs are your area of interest off the pitch.
Let's check the chat
Criminology,
again.
also including a policing program and
Oh,
forensic science.
someone's asking, is there a chance they could speak a bit louder? So,
Oh, thank you. You know, it's so hard with
Yeah.
the masks.
yeah, maybe.
That's why we'll try to repeat the things that other people are saying so that you can hear us. But we'll try to, when we're outside, it's a
Yeah.
bit easier without the mask. But thank you. I'm so sorry that we're not able to be super loud. Sociology, social work. Look at all of the different variations from the School of the Environment. You can study environmental science, geography, geoscience, science or studies in the environment, climate change science and policy. I think this crew needs to say something.
Hello.
We're from Trent International. We're doing a live stream for all of the students who can't be here in person. It's hard for them to hear with the masks, but they are loving the practice.
Yeah.
So these are some of the amazing faculty in environmental sciences and environmental studies. And if you're heading into one of those programs, chances are you'll be taking some of these courses.
Yeah.
What's your favorite course to teach? It's a hard question.
Tell you the truth. I like them all.
enjoy teaching statistics.
He enjoys teaching statistics. So if anyone here,
It's actually my daughter's best subject right now. She's a 95 in statistics, which is staggering because she was not a 95 math student in high school. But at university, she's found her groove with statistics.
nice. So if you'll be taking statistics, I believe you'll be with Professor over here, right? Am I possibly?
I only teach it to the school environment.
I was gonna
Okay.
say, what's different about taking statistics environment versus taking statistics in another discipline?
A lot different, except for probably the examples that I'm using to illustrate stuff.
Gotcha.
And it's more, as opposed to the math department, it's statistics as well.
Uh-huh.
Teach people, I don't remember the equation. Parents, they know which one to use and how to use it.
Yeah,
Nice.
practical.
Great program. Thank you.
Thank you.
International students. A lot of students are interested in forensics.
Yes, it's one of our popular programs on campus.
Of course, lots of great career opportunities coming out of a forensics degree, whether it's general forensic science degree or biology, chemistry. You can even do forensics and arts. I wonder what that would be.
Yeah.
Maybe that's like
Maybe we should,
forensics and philosophy. Now there's a cool
right?
combination.
Exactly, yeah.
You can combine programs at Trent.
Yeah,
You can take a major and a minor, double major,
yeah,
specialization, option.
everything.
Lots of ways to get along.
Hello.
You could not come to campus in person today.
Hi, how are you going?
Do you have any experiences from Trent you want to let them know? Do you have any like 2 lines you want to say about Trent?
Yeah, just be consistent with your work and you will be fine.
Yeah.
Just keep your eyes and ears open.
Exactly.
Good
What about
suggestion.
you?
Welcome to Trent, Queen.
Exactly. Thank you so much.
So students who are in the biomedical science could be heading into medical school
Yeah.
with one of our partners or anywhere else, right?
Research, you could go into any of the clinics around Peterborough, whatever you like, connect with them. Trent will help you connect with them, and then you can take like a placement course with them, do a research experiment. There's a lot of fun stuff with biomed science that you can do. Like there's not just one discipline. You can go into conservation biology, learn about turtles, environment, and all that.
Wow, that's amazing. Amazing. Thank you so
Turtles are
much.
another
Yeah,
thing you might see on campus.
exactly.
For sure.
Exactly. Lots of hands-on experience. Take care. Thank you so much.
Physiology, nursing.
Nursing.
Have we seen any questions pop up yet?
Nothing that we can answer. Oh, can you please tell about biomed along with medical professionals?
Yeah, I think we just did that.
Yeah, we
That's
just
good.
did. Perfect. So for anyone that did not hear what the biomed student said is that there are a lot of hands-on experiences for biomed, and you can have internships and placements with the hospital in Peterborough as well as different clinics and nursing schools. So if you are doing the biomedical degree, we definitely guarantee you a lot of hands-on experiences. So if you have any questions about that, let us know in the chat and we'll try our best to help you answer it.
We should talk to our admissions team. We're
Yes.
doing a live stream with international students who can't be on campus today. So this is Veda, and this is a part of the international admissions team as well, because
Yes.
Connor and Julia work in international.
Hello.
They might be sitting with your application on their desk right now.
There we go.
And
Watch out. No, joking.
They're gonna get that assessment done as soon as possible, and hopefully, if you don't have an offer yet, you'll get one very soon.
Yeah, if you have any admissions questions, just pop it on the chat and we'll try our best to answer it for you.
That's great.
Take care. Bye. So now we're leaving the open house. So say bye to it. And if you have any questions, don't worry. We will make sure to answer them for you. So on the left, we have our changing rooms for the gym, as well as a squash court. And upstairs, we have studio rooms, dance studio rooms, as well as a lot of different exercising rooms for you to have any activities. So our swimming pool is closed today. Seems to be closed for a bit because they are cleaning the pool, but we have a massive Olympic-sized pool. It's great, really, really beautiful and lots of fun to use. And maybe we can just quickly pop into the gym. It's one of my favorite places on campus, and always a good time in here. This is our physio section. And then yeah, so if you're into the gym at all, fantastic facility. And we've got a rock climbing wall. On the second floor, we have our cardio section. And the best part about it is the fact that you got the view of the water while you're working out. And that the rock climbing wall is a great activity to be doing. It's just here on campus, and the gym is free. So that is the most important part. It is already a charge that is made with your tuition. So it is free. It is open from 5 a.m. till the evening. And yeah, so make sure that you check it out. And I'm sure that once you come to campus, this is going to be a place that you come to very often. Yes. So, let's say bye to the gym now.
So you'll see one of our international alum is Justin Chu, our stadium's named after.
Yeah.
He is an international alumnus from Hong Kong.
We also have a scholarship named after him.
And there is a scholarship. Now you can hear us more.
So as you can see over here, this is our rowing facilities. So we have a Trent rowing team, and this is where they come to practice during the off season because it gets cold. So it's a nice indoor little practice simulator for them.
This is actually one of 5 Olympic training centers for Canadian rowing Olympians.
Exactly. Yeah.
This is a live stream with international students who are here today. And these are folks from the nursing program.
Housing. Housing. And he's also in the Trent dance team. So we have a dance team here if any of you are interested.
So we'll go around.
Yes, let's go. So this is the entrance to the stadium. It's the Justin Chu Stadium. It's a beautiful, beautiful little field. And I'm just going to show it to you. Quick. A lot of the big events happen over here during orientation week. A lot of the teams. So when you'll be coming to campus, you'll see them practicing on the field.
Stadium opens on Monday.
Yes. Perfect time with the weather too.
Yeah, this is the last of the bad weather.
Yes.
Okay, I've called it. It's actually not bad weather.
It's not, yeah.
For those of you who are from a part of the world where it doesn't get really cold, the trick is to dress in layers. I've got 2 layers under this just because I'm outside for a long time today. And then I just have a regular hoodie and a vest on today. If it were colder, I'd have a coat on with sleeves like Ashish does.
As you can see, I'm not the resident person when it comes to cold. I'm from Dubai personally and never been used to the cold. But I do have to say, after a few years here in Canada and even going back home, you get used to it. You get to know how to dress, exactly how Kat said. You know how to layer as you see the degrees. And yeah, it's one of those things that you just get used to. So don't be scared of the cold. Everyone gets scared, especially people from the Middle East, from India. We all like to say that it gets too cold, but I'm telling you, it's something that we all get used to.
One of the things we do at Trent International as well is if you're arriving in January, for example, you may not anticipate what that cold feels like. And we have a collection of winter clothing for international students so that they can take their choice of what they need. It's at no cost to you. And it just helps you with making sure that you have the right items you need for the weather conditions. Anything from hats and mitts and scarves to jackets and boots. We have everything.
Yeah, exactly. And as the president of Trent, Leo, was saying earlier, you can come to rent some kayaks and canoes over here if you're interested at all, and just go hop in the water. So it's really, really fun. There's a lot of activities. And currently we're taking the back route. Kath, what was that path called again?
This is the Founder's Path.
The Founder's Path.
Just and if you're heading into the river, in a canoe or a kayak, you always wear a flotation device.
Yes.
You always wear a life jacket or a PFD. And
Exactly.
this is another area where I was hoping we would see a goose.
Oh yeah, there's a lot of we have the Trent Outdoors Club that does a lot of bonfires here, a lot of activities, a lot of fun outdoor games, and yeah, it's a very popular spot. So if you can see you can see the beautiful student centers, window architecture, all the light that's going in, and it's amazing.
Fantastic views of the river.
Yeah.
From the student center. Most of the buildings do take advantage of the great
Mhm.
views of the river. You might not know, but there's a canal system through this river. And from here, you can actually go by boat all the way to Lake Ontario in Toronto, and then through the St. Lawrence Seaway and go anywhere in the world. We're all connected through our river. So do you remember what building is after the student center?
Let's check. Does anyone remember
It has
what was the building next to the student
the
center?
Canadian flag coming up on top. Just a moment.
So we've got the beautiful entryway of the student center, but what's next to it? The library, exactly, Vanshika. She got it right.
Right.
Someone's been listening.
Building with the Canadian flag on top.
There we go.
Zosky is so close, even though you have to walk around to the bridge, but it's all very close together. There's also baseball diamonds on the other side. Oh, there's a squirrel.
Oh, there we go.
There's another animal that you'll see on campus quite a bit. Squirrels, chipmunks. They're everywhere, raccoons. They're all harmless. They won't let you near them. So you're not going to get a chance to pet them. You don't want to. And we're going to zip past Leo's office, Dr. Rourke's office.
Yes.
During the winter, the river does freeze over, but not all the way across because there is such a strong current. So you really do have to respect the water, and you certainly don't want to walk on the ice on this river because it is not safe to do that. It will not hold a person's body weight. So here we are coming up to Dr. Rourke's office, and you can see the tip of the kayak right away.
So his office faces the water. He likes to have the entryway to the water, and that's
Nursing student.
nursing
Oh, so you
student.
have to say hi to our international students. Oh, hi. Facebook live stream.
Yes.
A photo of the group.
Yeah, 100%.
Okay, we're gonna pause our live stream for 1 second. We're not gonna do the live stream. They want their photo taken because they're all in their nursing uniforms.
No. Let's stand at the arch.
Stand at the arch for sure.
So our nursing program is one of the most popular programs, and it's nice because it's got a it's got a lot of experiential learning to it. So,
Thank you.
Good luck.
all right, go nursing.
Good luck with your exam. Thank you.
That's something that's coming up soon.
Yes, we have our finals coming up. It's actually the last week of classes next week. And then it goes straight into finals towards the end of the semester. So it's a lot of stressful, intense times for students, but
This is my favorite place to come and eat my lunch in the summer. So these stairs are a great place because in the summertime, there's lots of boats that come by. So I said that we have a canal system. So people who are boaters, they will spend weeks at a time taking vacation on their boat, and they come right through this area. So these stairs are a great place to come and sit,
yeah,
eat your lunch, wave to the boaters, be envious that you're not on a boat.
So normally during the summer, this is actually a swimming spot for a lot of the students. And we come here, we like to play some music and just jump into the water. This chain is normally not here, so these stairs are places to sit. And fun fact, when my parents came to visit me at Trent, this was the first spot I brought them to because I wanted to show them the best part about campus.
I bring my dogs here at night to go swimming as well. And the river's moving really quickly right now
Yeah.
because all the snow's melting, but in the summer, it's super mellow. It's not moving like this.
Exactly, yeah.
So we're
Okay.
back on the podium and we're finishing our tour at the exact place where you're going to finish your Trent experience, and that is the podium, because this is
Yes.
where we have our convocation every year.
Exactly.
So this area is set up as a beautiful outdoor stadium, and all of the guests, the proud families, come and gather around their graduate and see them walk across the podium and receive their degree.
Yeah. So during graduation, this is the podium right here. And
That's where you're heading.
Yes.
This is the beginning and the end.
we
And,
came in full circle today.
We did full circle today. So thank you for joining us.
Yes.
We really wish you could be
Maybe
here.
we can go on
and we hope
selfie
that
mode
we've
for
given you
this.
we hope we've given you a good substitute for actually being here at Open House.
Yeah.
You don't get to walk away with a brochure or a pamphlet, but they're all on our website. You can skim through them. Our website has this great search tool. You can type anything into it and find that information really quickly. And we love that you've spent time with us today. We really appreciate it. You could have done so many other things in this past hour, and you chose to be with us, and we really appreciate that.
Yeah, thank you. And as a final year international student, I would like to say Trent is an amazing experience. You're going to have a great time here. And if you have any questions at all, just email us at international@trentu.ca. Perfect. Have a great one.
weekend.
Take care.
See
See
you
you.
soon.
Bye.